right, face card, check.
Face card check, mic check,
Pussy check.
headphones check. Period. Finest films in the room check.
Check. Okay. All right, let's start. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. It is, of course, I'm a femme with your host, Andrea and
Brianna.
Yes. This is our first episode. We're so excited. Everybody clap for us. Now.
Hey.
Period. Okay, cool. Disclaimer. I think this is something we should speak about, I guess. What do you think? I mean, we did have a previous episode recorded.
That shit was a mess. That shit was a mess. So we, ain't nothing to it but to re-fucking do it, okay?
Wow, that's bars, friend. That's bars.
Period.
Exactly.
Period. My bar is better than Nicki Minaj bars as of late.
Anyway, so
we gonna stay out of celebrities' business.
No, honestly, that is not what this is about because I don't know nothing about the beef that Onika and Megan got going on. But all I know is that I'm on Megan's side. I don't even know what happened, but all I know is I'm on her side. So
all I know is I'm a femme on her side.
Whew, man, and I would love to I would love for her to just see my backside and then I see her backside and we just really be in love with each other. Anyway, so what were we talking about again? I forgot. Oh, this is our second attempt filming our first episode.
Mm-hmm.
The last episode we had technical difficulties. We are just femmes. We are just femmes, okay? So we wanted to redo it for you guys because we want to make sure that everything is A-okay on the first episode. So,
and it's about quality.
Period. No, exactly. So just for a little introduction, Brianna, you want to go first for your introduction?
Sure. Hi guys, I'm Brianna and welcome to Of Course I'm a Femme. Just a little bit about me. I am 32, grown and sexy.
Yeah.
From North Carolina. Period.
Somebody take this away from me.
Okay. I'm from North Carolina, 9 to 5 corporate girly, Black business owner. Happy Black History Month.
Yes.
You feel me? Happy Black History Month. Dog mom, plant mom, red wine connoisseur in my mind. And one of the finest films, because the other one is on the other end of this here podcast.
Talk about it. Period. Damn, how do I live that up? Okay, well, my name is Andrea. I'm the other half of Course I'm a Femme. I am 27, gonna be 28 this year. I live in Virginia, although I'm from Seattle, Washington. We're not gonna get into it, but yes, it was quite the journey. I'm a Black woman in tech. Am I a mom to anything? Oh yeah. I'm a mom to Brianna's plant from Plant Your Hills.
Shout out Plant Your Hills. How's your plant baby doing?
Okay, so then what else? I actually don't know. I don't know. It's downstairs somewhere. I don't know. I have to check. Last week it was okay.
Okay.
But if last week it was okay, then it should be fine this week, right?
I sure hope so, because you planted some hills in there. So I hope that you go check on it soon.
That was months ago. I feel like we need some new hills to plant.
That was literally not even a month ago. But
no, I did it in the first one.
Oh, that's right. You didn't do it in the last one. You're right. That was months ago.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
We'll see.
That's okay. Well, moving on.
Moving on. This is, of course, I'm a femme. We are just two femmes doing a podcast based on whatever, talking about our opinions and what we go through day to day. Very candid, very explicit. We have
That part.
no filter.
And no shame. No filter and no shame.
Exactly. What did you say it was?
This is
Organized. What?
organized chaos. Nothing
Oh
but a
yeah.
bunch of organized chaos.
Okay, I'm an Aries Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Gemini Rising. What about you,
I'm
friend?
a I'm a Capricorn with a whole lot of other placements in my chart, and it's none of
No,
y'all business.
no, speak it. That's not fair.
I'm a Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Moon, Aquarius Rising. Mind your business. We're not taking opinions at this time. Thank you for asking.
Submissions are closed for opinion.
They are. It's
I
just
just say,
chaotic, okay?
I say own it. I feel like, well, yeah, that Scorpio Moon is kind of crazy. Okay,
That
well,
Scorpio Moon be beating my ass.
do you think Scorpio? Okay, I'm not super into it, but do you think the Moon or the Rising is most important besides the Sun? Okay, we're
Uh,
also not like tree huggers.
w-
We're not like grand rising type people, but we do believe in a little bit of a
Astrology.
yeah.
Um, I feel like the rising says more. I mean, the moon rules your emotions, and the rising is all about how you appear to others. But you know
Mm.
what the real tea is? That Venus placement. That's the real tea.
Venus,
And that's also
really?
that's none of y'all's business. I'm not giving that one up.
I mean, I'll say mine. I'm a Gemini Venus. What the fuck does that mean? Is that bad or good? I've heard that Geminis are flighty and they got multiple personalities, but I don't think that that's true. I just think that we're chameleons in terms of the environments that we're in, and I could be friends with anybody.
That's nice.
I get along. What is your Venus?
I don't have one. Next question.
You a damn lie.
Just know that I'm passionate. That's all that matters. I'm a passionate girl. It's all passion over here, baby.
Is your Venus passionate? Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Is passionate one of the qualities of the Venus sign that you have?
Uh-huh.
Is it a fire sign?
It is not.
Is it a water sign? Are you a Scorpio Venus?
I would like to plead the fifth. Next question. Next
Woo!
question. Thank you.
I got it. And I did not know that.
Honestly,
Oh shit, hold on. I did not know that. So,
honestly, it's a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and that is my business. Thank you for asking. Moving on. I'm a femme. Of course, I'm going to talk about gender roles in my relationship.
mm,
Speak on it.
no, because this is a very controversial topic in our homosexual community.
Mm-hmm. Our alphabet community, the eligibility community,
The alphabet mafia, ligga bigga tigga, all that shit.
all that. My thing is, you really do have to find the dynamic that works for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like in dating, for me anyways, I'm open to 50-50. Like the 50-50 dynamic. I'll do for you, you do for me, we do for each other. Now, there are times when I don't want to touch my trash.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pump my gas. And I don't want to take my car to get an oil change. I'll ride in the passenger seat, but can you drive us over? Can you drive me, my car, and us over there?
Pretty princess passenger vibes. Okay.
Period. And actually talk to the mechanic too, because I don't know what he's talking about.
Baby, they said that I need an oil change. I need the carburetor is connected to the turbinator.
Right. And when I tell you I paid $40 for this man to put air in my tires, I don't want to hear it because you sent me over there by myself. Okay. And that's why I need my masked woman to supervise me. Because I
Not
do pay that man.
supervision.
I need supervision because I'm finna pay him $400 for air in all four of my tires.
Oh my god.
No, all jokes aside though, gender roles has never been a big thing for me. There are those few things that I do like for my woman to do for me. It doesn't have to be all the time, but I
Yeah.
like it. I also like acts of service, so I feel like that
Mm,
aligns with, you know, just take somebody taking care of me.
I agree. I definitely am not one of those that's like my mask girlfriend is like solely I guess the dominant person in our relationship in all forms of like doing things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I honestly have PTSD from dating people that were hyper masculine. I don't want that anymore. I've literally been with people that were like, you can't call me sis, or like we talking and I'm like, what's up, bro? Or just like random shit that they wouldn't really
Mhm.
like. Even touching
Mhm.
their booty, they didn't like that. Now I'm okay with people having their boundaries and stuff, but if I we still both ladies, okay? So I don't know. I've definitely had my fair share of like both types of people where they're like hyper masculine, and then women that are mask presenting but still feel as though, they
They
just a
into
girl.
their femininity.
Right. And I
Yeah.
honestly say I'm more into that. Um
Mhm.
and again, I don't want to touch the gas pump. I don't. And I'm okay with you driving everywhere. I'm okay with, you having some of those traditional roles that we see in those, heterosexual relationships. But
Mhm.
again, I'm 50-50 is where I'm at as well because, you know, with paying for things and all that stuff, I just feel like we both ladies, but also it's just not fair. It depends. I guess it depends on your partner because there are some people that want to provide 100%.
Mhm.
No,
And
it's it
now.
sounds
I
good.
mean, oh yeah, it does. Honestly, it does sound good when somebody is like, I'll take care of all the bills and stuff. You go do
mm,
what you do. It's like that sounds great in theory.
mm.
And I'm not saying I would be opposed to that, but I'm still gonna be working. And if you want to
Doing
take care of
something.
them bills, that's fine. But I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have my own income because I'll be damned if I'm asking somebody for an allowance.
What?
I have to depend on you to put money in my bank account.
Fuck
Absolutely not.
no. Hold on. I don't think that heard me. Fuck no. That's not happening. That's
That
not
sounds
happening.
crazy as hell. You think I'm finna call you up and be like, baby, I need such and such for this. And then like, I feel like there always comes a point in a relationship where things might get a little, like y'all might be in a little rough patch or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel weird about wanting to buy myself something and having to ask for it. And the energy ain't right between us. Like, absolutely not. If you want to pay all the bills, be my guest. But
Yeah.
I'm still going to have a job and I'm still going to have that check going to deposit on a regular basis. Okay.
Yeah. I think that, that would be cool. It sounds cool in theory, but again, like you said, like I want to have my own stuff going on for me. Honestly, the perfect dynamic to me is that we both working for the ideal life that we want together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that doesn't mean like I think, like I said, it's reciprocity in all forms. Like you pay for something, I pay for something. Maybe someone, handles the mortgage or the rent or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and the other person
Mm-hmm.
handles the other expenses. Like it's always, and that, not to say that that doesn't happen in heterosexual like relationships as well, but I think sometimes we put a lot of pressure on the people that are mass presenting when it's like,
Yeah.
typically I'm always the breadwinner in my relationship. Let me hold on, let me pause. I didn't say that, but I mean it's true. It's true. Typically, I make more money in my relationship, so I am gonna have the bigger expenses. So I would love for the person that I'm with to handle all the other stuff.
Yeah. Nah, same. I feel like same. Relatable. And honestly, at this point, you don't even have to make what I make. But
Yeah,
I want something egalitarian. Like it has to be equal. I want
yeah.
it I prefer for it to be
That's a big word
50-50.
for Elmo. What did you just say?
Egalitarian.
That's an SAT word. Sorry. Go ahead.
It just means equal. And
Yeah.
I'm not huge on like, oh, you got to make six figures for
Mm-hmm.
us to be together. Like everybody is at their own place in life with their careers. Like it's not that. We just need to be able to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
even with stuff like that, like who's taking care of what can cause things to get kind of like, sometimes if there's not like a real understanding. And
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't want to have to take care of my next partner. Like I don't want to have to
Yeah.
be I don't want to be financially responsible for both of us. That's really hard.
Mm.
That's too much pressure. And it is also the expectation on mask presenting people, women. It is a lot for them.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't want my partner to feel like that's the expectation. I'm not looking for a provider. I'm looking for an equal. We need to be equally yoked.
Have you ever, and I agree 100%, have you ever had somebody like when they find out how much you make, where y'all can't see it, but we had the biggest eye roll on the other side of the screen. But have you ever had somebody find out how much you make and then they want to be like, "Oh, you gonna make me a stay at home blank stud mask
hmm
dyke whatever."
Um, I've had someone joking. I don't know. I feel like they jokingly have said it, and in my mind, I'm like,
But you serious though?
yeah, it's like you have joking, but have serious, and that's not finna happen. But I'm a lover girl, and I'm gonna say this:
Mm-hmm.
if I meet someone and I'm head over heels,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they check all my boxes, and they take good care of me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically,
Yeah.
um, everything is just right. I would 100% let them do what they want to do creatively. If
Mm-hmm.
they didn't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore, I would 100%, you know, do whatever I gotta
Oh
do
yeah.
to
My
put them in that
funds
space. Yeah.
my funds would definitely be funding their like whatever they want to do, their hopes and dreams. But I will say
hmm
you still got to be making something. I don't care what.
That part.
You don't have to be doing a 9 to 5 like, how I am
hmm
doing, but you got to be doing something to bring in some money because I just feel like
hmm
it's hard to just have one income kind of
It is.
like just handle everything and then also we want to take trips, we want to wear what we want to wear, we want to do what we want to do.
hmm
No. You can handle the outside expenses like
hmm
the ones that are not, the bills that are due every week or every month, but something needs to happen. But yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that.
And the thing about that also too is whatever they're doing that they need to give all of their time to, like if they're investing in something creatively or their passion work and they don't want to work that 9 to 5 anymore, the passion work got to make sense. So that mean
She
that
said,
don't
"What the?"
mean that don't mean you a SoundCloud rapper and you finna drop your mixtape on
I was about to
SoundCloud
say.
and you like, baby, I'm finna drop this mixtape on SoundCloud right now. I can't go to work. I gotta get in the stew. No.
Oh nah.
You better take your ass to that 9 to 5 and you better schedule some studio time for the late night or whatever. You better pull an all
Yeah.
nighter. I don't know what you gotta do, but the passion work gotta make sense. Like,
Yeah.
and like you said, they gotta be having some kind of income. It don't have to
Something.
be, yeah, something that can still,
Something
add
take
to the
something off of
household.
right. Take off my plate. All that stuff. Like I just don't think it's fair in general for one person to have to deal with. And now, like we said before, if people want to be that, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody out there for you. But
Mm-hmm.
in my relationships or like the dynamics that I am, you know, wanting to have in the future, I just don't think it's fair that it's all on one person.
Yeah.
That other person is going to be complementary to what you provide. So,
Yeah.
mm.
100%. Long story short, date somebody that likes you and date somebody that suits your preferences. The
Mm.
end.
Yeah, because there are, ooh, I don't know if we want to get into it, but you really,
Preferences.
yeah,
We
preferences
might
are
we might have to do a whole nother segment on preferences and how y'all need to date according to those.
talk about it because just because we both gay don't mean I got to like you. I have a preference for you, okay, or not. But maybe we should talk about that another time.
Nah, because you gonna get me in my bag, and I'm not even
No,
trying to go there right now.
I don't know if they want to hear
You,
this diss track right
you
quick.
saw my face. You saw
Yeah,
my face because I said that's not for today. We're gonna have to say that one, cause what?
that's crazy. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. um, Another thing about gender roles. What else? Oh, um, I mean, it all goes back to what the other person is comfortable with and what y'all are comfortable with in your
Mm-hmm.
dynamic. But I think sex is another big thing that depends on the person, right, and what they're comfortable with. But it isn't automatic for some reason that the more masculine presenting person is going to be the more dominant person in all forms, but also in the
Mm-hmm.
bedroom as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that, I don't know, they have terms for all types of people. I've heard aggressive femme before. These are allegations. But
Dominant femme.
all I'm saying is I like women and
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, it's what's the fun in just having the other person doing all the work?
We ain't. It's not no pillow princesses over here.
Let's run
So
around the room chasing each other.
okay, bitch. I don't listen. I don't know what Drea be on, y'all. I don't know what she be on. Because, y'all be in the bedroom doing suicides.
No, I'm
Y'all,
joking. I'm just saying that like we switch in turns, man. Not in terms of like
no.
it depends on what the other person likes. Now,
Yeah, 100%.
there are some what do they call them, touch me nots and all that stuff. And that's
Mm-hmm.
cool,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That's not somebody I ever want to be with, but
Preferences.
um
Again, preferences, guys. Preferences.
literally. So when we talk about gender roles, choose your preference, okay? Just because they look a certain way don't mean that they are going to, I guess, be aligned with what you like.
Yeah. Like, just because somebody fine as hell, baby, that might be all they are, is fine as hell. They might not be nothing else. And that's also a whole nother topic for
Oh
another day.
man.
But yeah.
This is
Fig-
so difficult because like then it's also if they fine as hell but they also give you everything that you like and you fall in love with them and you kind of like, okay, maybe we can figure something out. I don't know. I don't know. Brianna?
My bad. I am just a girl. I'm just a femme with a 9 to 5.
She is working, guys. It's okay.
Hold on, let
We'll
me
take
turn this.
It's okay
Is it time?
because we're actually gonna take a break here in a moment. I need some water.
Me
And
too.
Brianna is no, you need that hookah. I know you've been feeding for it.
I
It's
need a
okay.
hookah break, and I've been trying to behave myself on this camera.
So we're gonna come back in a few seconds and get into our next segment. Hey y'all, we are back and we're about to get into our second segment, which is your gay aunties want you to know. So I'll go first. Your gay aunties want you to know that it is okay that you don't want to touch the gas pump as a femme. It is okay that you don't want to talk to the mechanic. It's okay if you want that person to handle the bills and you handle whatever else. But it's also okay if you want the opposite or if you want it 50-50. As long as you are, with the person and the dynamic that you guys have is the sentiment is shared. That's all. Whatever works for y'all works for y'all, and that's okay.
Preferences.
That's the word of the
Preferences.
day.
The word of the day is preferences.
Can we hear it in a sentence? No.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Your gay aunties want you to know that it is okay to ask your mask crush, your mask presenting partner, your mask, whatever they are to you, your situationship, to be
Mm-hmm.
your Valentine. It is
It
okay to ask them to be
is.
your Valentine. I asked somebody to be my Valentine.
Ooh.
And I feel like we have to get away from the idea. Well, I just feel like for myself, I've gotten
Mm-hmm.
away from the idea of them having to initiate because I want my person to feel like, oh, she's doing this for me too. She's thinking about me in this way also. And I mean, if I'm dating someone who is in touch with their femininity and they also want to be treated like a woman, that's how I'm gonna treat them. Now, if
Yeah.
I was dating somebody who didn't really care for that and they wanted to be the person to initiate, then that's fine too.
Yeah.
But it's okay to be the femme and to ask someone to be your Valentine.
I agree. I think that it is often very like the norm for us to wait for the masculine presenting person to do everything, to initiate everything.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about me and Bri, we are some love girls, and we also gonna do what we want to do it scared.
Period. Mm-hmm. Do it scared. I know that's right. Do it
Yeah.
scared.
So asking your other person, whatever it is, situation, whatever, that is mask presenting to be your Valentine, I think that's amazing. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
props to you because that's beautiful. And if they don't like flowers, get them some edible arrangements. I don't know.
Okay.
Get them something that they like, okay? Again, preferences, right? Of what that person likes. But
Exactly.
you can still ask because even though, it's a very the holiday is a very like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, taboo holiday, I guess. Not taboo. What's the
Mm-hmm.
word I'm looking for? Cliche?
I mean, I feel like there are a lot of hetero norms around Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
And for us, it is, I think it's the societal expectation that the more dominant person, whether that be in a hetero situation, which is obviously the man, or
Mm-hmm.
the more dominant person in a queer relationship, to be the person to initiate everything. And
Mm-hmm.
it ain't got to be like that.
It don't have to be like that. Make it how you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we are asking people to be our Valentines this year. And we encourage y'all to do the same as femmes,
If
okay?
exactly, if you feel it and you waiting and you feel like you still waiting, because y'all know Valentine's Day,
It's around the
February,
hold on. It's
it's
around the
February,
corner.
it's February 1st, baby. If your person ain't asked yet, I highly
Mm.
recommend that you get in your bag and
Now it does
ask.
depend on y'all's relationship. Now, if that person is not doing what they need to be doing, if they're not stepping up, okay, make sure that nigga asks you to be their Valentine. But if
Mm-hmm.
things are copacetic and you're like, you know what, I think they would really like this. This would be really cute. Go ahead and send them flowers, baby.
Do your big one.
To your big one. Have the
Do
hearts.
your big one.
Have the chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
But
Have a
I
little,
think that's great.
yeah, have a little teddy bear or something. You
That's
like stuffed,
cute.
you like stuffed animals?
For like Valentine, like in general, or
Like, if somebody sent you flowers and a teddy, would you like that?
now I'm a hopeless romantic. I like all the things that have to
Me
do
too.
with you telling me that you love me or that you
Mm-hmm.
like me or that you really fuck with me. You can send me whatever the fuck. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. I'm gonna be ecstatic.
I'm and I'm and I'm gonna even go buy a bin and I'm gonna start me a little bin of
Yep.
keepsakes.
A memories box or something.
Yep, and I'm gonna keep it forever.
And don't let it be a handwritten letter or a card in there. Yeah.
I just got one of those.
Ooh.
Let me stop telling my business.
Yeah. I mean, so shout it from the
Nah, that ass
rooftops.
so.
I don't
Okay,
give a fuck.
because put that pen to some paper for your girl.
Please tell
Right?
that girl your feelings.
I need a little handwritten letter. I need a little note, little sticky note.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of time I be on. That's the type of shit I like.
I love it.
Cause it's thoughtful, and you went out your way, and you took the time to sit down and write it,
Yeah.
baby. What time you
Anything
want me
that
to meet you
has
at the courthouse?
right. Like no, for real. What's the colors that we're wearing for our wedding and who needs to be there? Because
Right. So let's send out the save the dates.
anything no, for real. I'm sending out save the dates through Google Docs.
For real. RSVP immediately.
Go on this Excel spreadsheet real quick. But no, I think anything that has to do with now Valentine's Day I am a sucker for because it's just a very cute holiday to me. And
Mm-hmm.
I love anything that has to do with love. Even though sometimes I be hard body, I be acting hard body. I'm a very soft lover girl. Girl, anyway, what you got to say? That's what I thought. Anyway, moving forward.
Andrea is a bully. And she over here threatening me. Y'all can't see her, but she's threatening me. I feel threatened. And
How do I kick somebody off of the podcast? Hold on. How do I? 1 second, y'all.
oh god.
Anyway, but no, anything that has to do with love, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So beautiful. All right, we're going to go into our last segment, which is what to expect on our podcast. Again, this is our first episode, and we just wanted to kind of give you guys insight on who we are and just a glimpse of how this podcast will go with some of the topics we've already talked about. As you see, we get into it, okay?
Right,
We
okay.
get into it. It's as authentic as we both are.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we just gonna have a good time regardless. So um we will be moving forward having questions that you can submit. So we'll be asking questions like on our Instagram, so make sure you follow that at ofc.imafem podcast. And then also I think it's the same thing for our email, but all of that will be
Mm-hmm.
on our Instagram, and we'll be asking questions so that we can have those for future episodes. And you'll be able to submit those, DM, and all that stuff. We also will be having interviews in some of our what do they call it? Some of our episodes. We're not sure when they'll begin, but we will be having them every other episode. And we'll just have either masks or femmes come on our show, and we'll do regular interview style. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And Bri will go over the rest of things of what to expect on our show.
So episodes will come out bi-weekly. Is it every Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So episodes will come out bi-weekly every Monday. So
Mm-hmm.
keep your eyes peeled. Like Dre said, follow us on Instagram. That's where you can keep up with
Please
everything.
run it up.
And if you want to provide any feedback on, content or, anything that you guys see that maybe we can't, because it's always good to have another set of eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
Please submit any feedback to our email, which you can also find on our Instagram.
Yes, we accept constructive criticism. Now, don't be too constructive, all right?
Don't be rude to us.
Keep it cute, okay?
Yeah, don't be rude to us because we will block you. Fuck y'all thought this was.
Blocked, okay? You'll never be able to hear us again.
Okay.
But yeah. So we're so excited, and we're just so happy to have this as our first episode and just have this idea. We have so many ideas for Of Course I'm a Femme. But for now, we are just going to be having a good time on our podcast every Monday. We don't know the time, or every other Monday,
Every
my bad. But thank you, friend, because I definitely fucked up. But we don't know the time yet. They're going to drop when they drop. So just have your eyes peeled, okay?
have your eyes peeled.
Do we have any final thoughts for the people?
Oh, January was great. I hope January was great for everyone else. January was great for me. And
Yeah?
for February, we finna do a little wrap around and double it, okay?
Please.
But I hope that I'm sure we'll have another episode out before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that y'all ask somebody to be y'all Valentine. And if y'all don't ask, I hope somebody asks you.
Period. It's all about love over here, okay? We are lover
All
girls.
love of girls at my core.
Well, we'll see you guys again on our next episode. Stay tuned. And
Stay tuned.
cheers to us for our first episode.
Cheers. And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.